If you've been feeling empty, even flat, not tired from physical work, but just depleted in a way that sleep doesn't seem to fix, this is for you. I'm Dee Sung, and this is Follow Your Lighthouse. That kind of depletion, it has a name. And once you see it clearly, you have far more say in it than it might feel like you have right now. By the end of this video, you'll have 3 practices you can start using today. So let's begin. But first, I want to name what you're actually carrying. Here's what I want you to consider. From the time that we were young women, we were taught that focusing on ourselves was selfish. Put others first, keep going, hold it together, and so we did. We oriented our lives outward toward everyone and everything that needed us, and for a long time that worked. But then midlife arrives and everything starts shifting at once. Your body is changing, your energy isn't what it was, your tolerance for certain things has hit 0. You're navigating the aging process in a culture that doesn't make that easy. You're feeling less visible in rooms where you used to feel confident. You're uncertain about what brings you joy, unclear on what purpose even looks like now. And if retirement is on the horizon or already here, the rhythm of your days has changed in ways nobody prepared you for. That is a lot to absorb, and it makes complete sense that you feel it. But here's what I want you to understand. This isn't just aging. This is what happens when you've spent decades looking outward and midlife is finally asking you to turn inward. That's not a problem. That's an invitation. And here's what nobody tells you about focusing on yourself in midlife. We were raised to believe it's selfish to do that putting yourself first means taking from someone else. That story is what's keeping you stuck. Because what I've experienced and what I've watched happen to the other women that I work with is that when you finally give yourself permission to turn inward, something shifts. Not all at once. A sense of freedom you didn't expect. A lightness, clarity that had been out of reach starts to surface. The self-doubt that kept holding you back, second-guessing yourself, worrying about what others thought, begins to loosen its grip. You get off the performance treadmill, the people-pleasing, the saying yes when everything inside you is saying no. You start noticing what feels right and what doesn't. And perhaps most importantly, you begin to see clearly what is within your control and what isn't. That distinction alone changes everything, because when you stop spending energy on what you cannot change and direct it toward what you can, something opens up. That is self-awareness. And self-awareness is the foundation of everything. This is what I mean when I say midlife is an inside job. But finally, developing the clarity, the courage, the sense of purpose and grace to design this season of life on your own terms. We live in a world that treats midlife as an outside job. How you look, what you wear, your changing body, what others expect of you. All of it is focused externally. And the one thing nobody talks about is what this is doing to you on the inside. That's exactly what we're here to talk about. Because the real work of midlife isn't happening out there, it's happening in here. Now, if this is resonating for you so far, hit subscribe. Every week I bring this kind of conversation to women navigating this exact season. And it means more women like you will find their way to this conversation. What I've just shared describes why midlife is an inside job. And if you recognized yourself in it, that recognition matters. Now let's get practical. Because understanding something is one thing, living it is another. And that's exactly where we're going next. I'm going to share 3 practices with you. And before I do, I want to say something important. These are not one more thing to add to your already full day. They're simple, they don't demand much, and they've worked for me personally and for the women I've coached. The most challenging part isn't understanding them, it's doing them. So here's what I want you to do. Just try one today. That's step one. And again the next day. Notice what shifts. Notice what becomes clearer, because over time, as you revisit these practices, they become something you reach for naturally, a way back to yourself whenever you need it. That is the inside job in motion. So let's begin with practice number one. Next time you're feeling overwhelmed, when you can't hear yourself think, take a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle. On one side, write what you can actually do something about today. What's within your control? And on the other side, everything that isn't. Don't try to solve any of it, just sort it. Most women I work with find that the second column is much longer. And when they see it written down, the first thing that hits them is how lopsided it's been. And often, the question that follows is a simple one. How did I let this happen? Sit with that question for just a moment. Because the answer isn't that you were wrong or that you weren't paying attention. The answer is that you were doing what you were taught to do. You were carrying what came your way, but now you can see it more clearly, and that changes everything. Now, once you have that list, the real work begins. Look at what's in that second column, everything you've been carrying that isn't yours to solve, and ask yourself honestly, what on this list is it time to let go of? That's not an easy question. It takes courage to answer it honestly. Some things will be easier to release than others, but here's what I know. Each thing you release frees up space, time, energy you can put toward what actually matters to you. That is clarity in action. That is courage in practice. And it starts with a piece of paper and a line down the middle. That's practice number one. Now practice number two is reconnect. At the start of your day, before you pick up your phone, before you get busy, take a few minutes. Ask yourself one question. How am I right now? Not what do I have to get done today? Not who needs something from me? Just how are you? Right now, in this moment. The first thing you'll notice is that your thoughts want to run. They'll pull you toward the list, toward what's waiting, toward everything that feels more urgent than sitting still with yourself. Let the thoughts run and keep bringing yourself back to the question, how am I right now? Notice what comes up, what surprises you, what makes you feel uncomfortable. You don't have to do anything with what comes up. You don't have to fix it or explain it, just notice. Because what you're doing in that small moment of stillness is developing one of the most underrated skills midlife is asking of you, the ability to hear yourself clearly. Over time, you'll start to see patterns when you feel lighter, when you feel depleted, what drains you, what restores you. And that clarity is where everything else starts. Now, practice number three, offload. Sometime this week, I want you to notice one thing you're carrying that isn't yours to carry. It could be a problem someone else has that you feel responsible for solving. It could be a standard you set for yourself 10 years ago that doesn't apply anymore. Because this is where most of us get stuck. Most of us already know what we're carrying that isn't ours. The harder question is, why do we keep carrying it? For many of us, it's because we genuinely don't know how to put it down. We've carried it for so long, it feels like ours. We're used to the weight of it, and as uncomfortable as it is, it's familiar. And if we're really honest, there's something else underneath it. We're afraid of what happens if we stop. What if the people involved are upset with us? What if we rock the boat? What if conflict follows? So we keep carrying it, not because it's ours, but because putting it down feels riskier than holding on. And the cost of that? a numbness that builds over time, a resentment you can't quite pin on anything, a disappointment in ourselves we can't quite name, and a creeping sense that this is just how it is, that nothing can change. But here's what I know to be true. That numbness, that resentment, it's the cost of carrying what was never yours to carry. And the moment you begin to put it down, even just one thing, something shifts. Not all at once, but you'll feel it. A small release, a little more space, a little more energy for what actually matters to you. So this week, notice one thing and say out loud, if you can, that's not mine. Because there's a difference between caring about people and carrying weight that belongs to them, not you. And learning that difference is one of the most freeing things you will ever do. If something shifted for you today, even just a little, that's enough. Because for a few minutes, you had a chance to see yourself more clearly. And if you haven't done that in a while, that matters more than you might realize. And here's what I want to leave you with. What you just did, this honest turning toward yourself, this is the work. Not the doing, not the managing, this. One check-in, one thing you put down that isn't yours. And that's how it starts. And I want you to hear this clearly. You are not behind. You are not lacking anything. The fact that you're asking these questions, that you gave yourself this time today, that you're willing to see yourself more clearly, that's the inside job in motion. You showed up for yourself today. That matters. And those 3 practices are yours now. Start today. The download and refocus, the reconnect, the offload. Pick one to begin with, just one, and leave it in the comments which one you're starting with. Because when you name it out loud, it becomes more real. And if you'd like to go a little further, I created the free 72-hour Compass Reset. It's a calm, structured 3-day experience, one short video and a reflection sheet each day. Just a few minutes is all that's required. And it's designed to reconnect you to what matters most and help you pick 1 or 2 things to focus on right now. Most women feel a lift just from that reconnection, a moment of clarity, a sense of coming back to themselves. The link is in the description below. And when you understand that midlife is an inside job, something becomes possible that wasn't before. You get to be in control of your own life, your own decisions, because you're clear on what matters to you, not what others tell you you should want, what's true for you. That clarity, that connection to yourself is not self-indulgent. It never was. It's how you move through this chapter as yourself, with clarity, with courage, with purpose, and with grace. That's the inside job, and it starts today. Till next time, take good care, and I will see you soon.